Alright everyone, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I have my unboxing and first impressions of an inexpensive adapter that I picked up for my iPhone 13 Pro Max. So for those of you who don't know, I recently picked up a really nice cardioid USB Type-C microphone. This one is from COMICA, right? And if you check out that unboxing and first impressions, I gave y'all a performance sample of how it performs with some of my latest and greatest devices. But I could not give y'all a demonstration of how that performs with this, my iPhone 13 Pro Max, because my iPhone 13 Pro Max uses the older Lightning connector. Now, for those of you that don't know, since I got the iPhone 13 Pro Max, it has been one of my primary recording devices, okay? Especially since I've gotten rid of my Samsung Galaxy device. This has been my primary video recording device, right? So, I figured it's only right that I go and get an adapter that I can use with the iPhone 13 Pro Max. This way, when I'm not testing something, this guarantees that I will have good audio anytime I record a video. Because I can use this microphone with anything that I use to produce content, whether that be my webcam or any of my smartphones. So this is my unboxing and first impressions of, and I'll throw the name up in the video in post because I can't pronounce that name. And I'll also have some B-roll of how much I paid for it thrown up in post as well. And if you guys are like me and you still use older iOS devices to record and make content, and you're trying to think of a better way to get better audio for your videos, you might want to look at a combination like this, all right? So let's unbox this adapter. Then I'm going to show you how to hook everything up and get everything set up. And then I'm going to give y'all a demonstration of how this is going to look and sound with the COMICA Uni D microphone hooked up to my iPhone 13 Pro Max. All right. Now, first things first, let's get the price out of the way up front. This bad boy ran me a little bit over $10. I believe it was $9.99 before taxes. After taxes, it came up to, I think it was $10.69. Again, check out my digital receipt that I have thrown up in the video and post. But if this works, all right, because I did a lot of research and the only thing that they know for sure works is if you get the original adapter, the original Apple adapter, and that one was like $30. I wasn't really going to drop $30 on an adapter. I mean, I can if I absolutely have to, but given the choice, I would prefer to find a more inexpensive option. That's why I did a whole bunch of research and came across this. And this is one of the cheaper or more inexpensive options that I found. So if this actually ends up working the way it's supposed to, I'll be extremely happy. That being said, all the links to everything that I talk about and feature in today's video, like always, will be linked up down below in the video description. So if you guys and gals enjoy the content and you want to know where you can pick it up for yourself at a really great price, the affiliate links for everything that I talk about and feature in the video will always be located down below in the video description. And as the name implies, if you guys and gals decide to make your purchase using those links down below in the video description, I do get a small percentage of commission that I do put directly back into the channel, and that's at no additional cost to you guys and gals, along with the links to where you can pick up everything that I feature in the video. So links to where you can find inexpensive iPhone 13 Pro Maxes, links to where you can find the adapter, and links to where you can find this microphone will all be linked up down below in the video description as well. And if you would like to see some more performance on the microphone, I will link up my unboxing and first impressions and initial setup of the microphone down below in the video description as well. So that will make the video description a one-stop shop for you guys and gals and a win-win for everyone in my opinion. Today's main portion of the video is being recorded with the rear-facing and ultra-wide primary cameras on the iPhone 15 Plus in 1080p with no external microphone hooked up. The latter parts of the video will be recorded with the iPhone 13 Pro Max and external and onboard microphones, okay? That being said, you know, housekeeping done, let's dive into this unboxing and first impressions now. Now, this company here did a great job with its minimalistic packaging and presentation. Really, really nice. So, as you can see, this is a USB Type-C to Lightning adapter, but it also gives you USB Type-A as well. So if you're still rocking an older iPhone, this is what you want, because then you can hook up any other additional accessories like microphones, USB flash drives, external hard drives, so on and so forth, using your older Apple devices. All right, so really nice packaging, really nice presentation. Okay, let's crack into this. Hopefully I can do it with minimal struggles on camera. And this actual adapter comes in either a 1-pack, like you see it here, and a 2-pack. Okay, I got the 1-pack because I only really need one. So you have the adapter itself, and then you have the user manual. All right. But realistically speaking, y'all, even though there's a user manual, it's very plug and play. But I would always recommend, if you feel like something's not working the way it's supposed to, please always check out your provided user manuals, or please do really good Google searches if you would like to know more. So this manual actually walks you through everything, right? Connecting it, making sure it's registered, making sure your device can see it. Everything is in here, okay? I'm gonna show y'all how to do all of this. Now, one thing that I want to mention, and I did some research on this, I had to verify it just to make sure. Now, in some cases, it says you can use your first-party camera application, and it should detect third-party audio and work. But in a large majority of cases, it doesn't always detect. That is why, if you check out my unboxing and first impressions of this microphone, to avoid that hassle and potential issue, I just went directly to using the Blackmagic camera application, which is what I'm going to use in this video. All right, so here is the adapter itself. You can see we have USB-A 3.0, so high-speed USB-A. And then we have the Lightning connector here, right there. Your Lightning adapter right there. And then we have USB Type-C right here. Okay, so all you really want to do at this point is you want to hook this up. And actually, you got to detach this. What am I doing? You want to unplug this, because my particular microphone has a USB Type-C connection. Then I want to take the adapter off of my microphone and plug in the USB Type-C right here. Just like that. Okay, so that's how that's going to look, right? And then at that point, now my particular microphone uses the battery from the device that it's connected to power the microphone, send across data, send across audio, all that good stuff. So you don't need external, you don't need an external power source with this microphone. So at this point, all I have to do is plug in the microphone, okay? And you can see here, it's going to power up, okay? This is how I know it's working. And once it detects my voice, you can see the LED lights start flashing. So it did detect the microphone. Now, one other thing you can do is that in some cases, like I showed you with the iPhone 15 Plus, it will detect the microphone is plugged in and switch this to the either a headphone connection or a Bluetooth connection over microphones, okay? But you can see that did not happen here. So you can see it will not detect using the first-party camera application. So what we have to do now is use a third-party application, and in this instance, we're going to use the Blackmagic camera application. So we're going to fire that up. Okay, and these are some of the videos that I recorded with the Blackmagic camera application. And what we want to do now, by default, you'll be landing here. And what you want to do is go into the settings, and then you want to go to audio. Okay, and then you would tap on your audio source. You can see mine is already configured because I did this prior to recording the video. And you can see here, you want to set it to your microphone. So you can see this is my microphone, the COMICA EJoy Uni D. And you can see I've already set that right there. Once that is set, what you also want to do, if you haven't done it already, maybe this is your first time launching the application, is make sure your audio monitoring is turned on. This way you get a nice little audio feed from the plugged in audio source. So you can see it right there. This is how I can monitor my audio levels while recording with this application. Y'all can see that. And then also what you want to do is go to recording, video recording, and you want to make sure you set it to at least full HD. Okay, so for this particular application, you have 4K, full HD, 720p, and open gate, right? So here I'm just going to set it to 1080p, which is HD in this particular instance. I already set my audio prior. And once everything is set up correctly, you will see on your main viewfinder here, we have a nice label with the microphone's name on it. Okay, and we can see our audio levels. At this point, everything is ready to go, and you can start using your third-party audio or third-party microphone with your older iOS device using the adapter. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this up on my tripod and give y'all some samples of the audio coming from the COMICA microphone using the iPhone 13 Pro Max connected up to the microphone. So give me 1 second. Let me swap out my iPhone 15 Plus for the iPhone 13 Pro Max and give y'all these test clips. I'll be right back. See y'all in a little bit. All right, everyone, and now here is a sample of the video coming out of the ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 13 Pro Max hooked up to the COMICA EJoy Uni D microphone, okay? And just like we did for the unboxing and first impressions, I'm going to give you two samples, right? So one is going to be with the rear-facing camera so you can see the microphone working, and then one is also going to be with the front-facing camera so you can see the microphone working as well. And then I'm also going to give you another sample without the microphone plugged in so y'all can hear the audio difference. So here is the ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and here is what the audio would sound like coming out of the COMICA EJoy Uni D microphone. Now let me switch to the front-facing cameras and give y'all another sample. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, and now here is a sample using the front-facing cameras on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and we're still using the connected external audio coming out of the COMICA Uni D microphone. All right, and just for verification here, I'm gonna pick it up and show it to you guys. So right here, it's right here, and you can see as I talk, it picks up my voice, and when I stop talking, it will turn blue. And as I start talking again, it will start picking up my voice. So here is what the audio would sound like from the COMICA Uni D microphone hooked up to my iPhone 13 Pro Max. Alright, now before I close out the video, I'm just going to give y'all a sample without the microphone plugged in so y'all can hear the audio differences, and then we'll wrap the video up. Give me 1 second, I'll set that up, and I'll give you the front and rear facing camera samples one more time. Give me a little bit, I'll be right back with everyone for the next set of clips. All right, see you in a little bit. And now we have, everyone, just for reference and sample sake, now we don't have the third-party microphone hooked up with the adapter. Now we're just using the primary camera on the iPhone 13 Pro Max and its onboard microphones, all right? So you guys and gals, let me know down below in the comments how you feel the audio differs, and let me know what you guys and gals think of the video quality and the overall field of view, all right? Now, one more time, I'm gonna let y'all see and hear the audio from the onboard microphones, but we're gonna do a selfie style, vlog style video, and I'm also gonna close out the video. So give me 1 second, let me switch to the front facing cameras on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, and here now, finally, we have the front facing cameras on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and once again, we're using the onboard microphones on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So this concludes the video, and you guys and gals, please let me know, what do you think? How do you feel the COMICA microphone compares to all the microphones that I've tested throughout the coverage? How do you think the iPhone 13 Pro Max microphones compare to the iPhone 15 Plus microphones? And what do you think of the overall video footage comparing between all the devices that I've tested? Again, I'll link up everything down below in the video description, so you will see the unboxing and first impressions of the COMICA microphone, where I also posted the first set of samples in that video, and then you might want to come back and check out this video. Also, remember, all the links to everything that I talked about and featured in the video will be available down below in the video description. Hope everyone is having a great day. Hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there, and I will catch everyone in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. We are out of here. Peace.